Welcome to Empowerment in Illness, where we embrace every part of our journey with chronic conditions, even the unexpected laughs along the way. I'm your host, Gwen, and in today's episode, we're diving into the humorous things that happen when living with a chronic illness. They say laughter is the best medicine, and today we're putting that theory to the test. I want to acknowledge that every individual's experience with chronic illness is unique, and what may be humorous to one person may not be to another. This episode is meant to highlight the lighter side of living with a chronic condition, and is not to minimize the challenges and struggles that come with these illnesses. When you have a chronic illness, you have superpowers. I am the human barometer, so I call myself the amazing weather woman. Barometric pressure changes with different weather patterns. A drop in that pressure, which often precedes rain or storm, can cause expansion of tissues and fluids in the body. If you recall, I've had several joint replacements due to avascular necrosis from being on prednisone for a long time. So for people like me with joint issues or arthritis, this can increase pressure on the joints, leading to increased pain. My right knee, Frank, is the gauge. I call my knee Frank because the scar is in the shape of a lightning bolt like Frankenstein. Frank can feel a storm 3 days away. When I worked at a plumbing company where they did plumbing for new construction apartment buildings, the owner needed to lay some pipe in the ground because he needed 3 days so the concrete would hold. He asked me if it was going to rain in the next 3 days. I told him yes. The men on the team didn't believe me. The owner did not pour the concrete because it rained like I predicted. After proving my superhero abilities, they relied on me whenever it came to the weather. I've come to rely on Frank. Frank is rarely wrong. When the temperature changes and it gets cold and snowy, my joints are stiff and my shoulder hurts. My shoulder was replaced also. I'm not a fan of cold weather because I have more pain in the winter. For some people living with a chronic illness, the change in the weather can be so severe it leads to a hospital stay. I've never had to stay in the hospital based on the weather. For some people, the humidity can cause issues. If you are affected with migraines, high humidity levels can thicken the blood, increase pressure in the blood vessels, and require the heart to work harder. It can affect how the body regulates temperature, potentially worsening symptoms for people with thermosensitive conditions. My other superpower is forgetting everything. When I'm having a flare-up, I get brain fog all the time. Since I've had COVID last year, brain fog hasn't left. I lose everything. I lose my phone, and I'm looking everywhere for it. It is usually in my pocket, or I'm on it, I'm using it. I could be in the middle of a conversation and forget what I was talking about. I find myself saying, it'll come back, just give me a minute. Sometimes it doesn't come back. I tell people it's a senior moment or my brain decided to take a break. I've had a hard time remembering names. I can remember face, but not so much names. The fog has gotten to the point that I don't remember classmates or people I used to work with. I tell them, I've been on drugs, right? They look at me funny, but I say I didn't say they were illegal. I do take meds, and I've been on them for quite a long time. It's a great thing that I don't have to think about how to get home from work. There are days I'm glad the car knows where to go. The other day, I was on the phone with my sister, and I told her I needed to go to the store to pick up a few items. And so I told her what I needed. When I walked into the store, I didn't remember why I was there. We laughed so hard because she had to remember for me. It was so crazy that I forgot that fast. Did you know that when the body is constantly fighting an illness or in pain, energy resources are redirected or depleted, and that's why we have brain fog. So, I forgot what I was about to say. There are so many things that can bring on brain fog. Many chronic illnesses involve inflammation, which can affect brain functions. Hormonal changes, like thyroid disorder, can contribute to brain fog. Hormones play a crucial role in regulating cognitive functions, mood, and energy level. Some medication used to treat chronic illnesses can have side effects that include cognitive impairment. Pain medications are known to affect concentration and memory. Poor sleep quality can cause brain fog. A good night's sleep is critical, and disrupted sleep patterns can be caused by a number of factors. Your appetite and the body's ability to absorb nutrients leading to deficiencies can cause brain fog. If you are not getting vitamin B, D, and omega-3 fatty acids, your cognitive functions can be impaired. Living with a chronic illness can cause stress and anxiety. Stress and anxiety can cause a flare-up. This most certainly affects your brain. The brain's preoccupation with stress can distract from its ability to process information and maintain concentration. With brain fog, I am Captain I don't remember. When my chronic fatigue superpowers kick in, all bets are off. I have the greatest intention to clean the house, go to the grocery store, or go walking. This superpower is a showstopper. So whatever you plan just got derailed. I'll call her Miss Showstopper. There isn't enough power in the universe to defeat Miss Showstopper. She will come upon you with a vengeance. This isn't the ordinary tiredness. This is the mega deluxe kind. She does not improve with rest. She causes complete wipeout if you're not careful. When she comes to town, you just let her through and you go read a book or watch a movie. You will not clean today, and it's okay. You'll have to remember your body is in a battle, and you feel like you've been running 15 marathons non-stop. Let your body rest when it needs to. Don't go out there trying to relive your best life. Peek out the window first before you go full throttle. Doing a little bit at a time helps, so get to know your body and listen when it is talking to you. I learned the hard way when I first got sick. I would push and push and push until I couldn't, and every time I did that, Miss Showstopper came in like a tsunami. She would knock me down so hard I could barely lift my head. We had many fights. She always won. But today, when I see her, I bow down and I go take a nap. Chronic fatigue is a pervasive and debilitating symptom that impacts your quality of life. It goes hand in hand with autoimmune diseases and other chronic illnesses. It can last for months or even years. It affects daily functioning. You are completely exhausted and all you did was lay in bed. Now, the most common superpower I have is my body goes on strike. I thought about calling it union, but let's call it abracadabra. There have been many times I'm walking and my leg would just give out, or the pain is so severe I can't move. Inflammation in my joints make it difficult for me to walk or move sometimes. It can happen when I get out of bed, abracadabra. When I'm in bed, abracadabra. When I'm getting out of the car, abracadabra. I feel like Dr. Seuss. Does it happen in a boat? Does it happen wearing a coat? Does it happen here or there? Does it happen everywhere? The pain can last for several hours, and all I can do is rub my leg and wait out the pain. This has happened to me on a plane, and they had to physically move me into the wheelchair. Another time was when my family and I went on a cruise. We got off for the excursion, and like clockwork, I caught a severe pain in my hip and had to go back to the boat. It can be embarrassing, but it happened so often that I got used to it. So I started seeing a trainer to help with mobility. I used to use a cane a lot, but with his help, I graduated from the cane, and I only use it sparingly. I don't like taking pain medication, so I usually take Tylenol or something like that. When it first started, I used to get frustrated, and now I wait it out. When I'm limping, I sing to myself. In my head, a hip hop, a hibbit to the hibbit, hip hip a hopper, you don't stop rocking to the bang bang boogie, say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie beat. When you have a chronic illness, you have to be prepared for everything. I don't think this is a superpower, but let's give it a name. You must pack your CI kit, chronic illness kit. Anything and sometimes everything can go wrong. Imagine you have to use the restroom and you got a massive cramp or pain in your leg and you cannot move. What do? Things happen, and it's better to be prepared for life mishaps. You need to have a kit, a CI kit. You have to be prepared, and this can ease the challenges of managing symptoms on the go. This kit should be compact yet comprehensive, tailored to your specific needs, but include items for pain management, symptom relief, and comfort. Here are a few items I have in my kit. First, you cannot go anywhere without meds and supplements, so you need that, and you need over-the-counter meds like Tylenol or ibuprofen and whatever you can take. Get yourself a portable heating pad or instant cold packs for pain and inflammation. You need a seat cushion. And then have compression garments. I wear my socks all the time. You need a collapsible walking cane. I've had my cane. I've used that cane since I had my hip surgery. You must stay hydrated, so you need a water bottle. You need snacks, non-perishable snacks that help maintain your energy level. Of course, you need hand sanitizer and wipes and face mask. For my sisters and brothers that are sensitive to sunlight, you need sunscreen. You need to check the SPF count. It has to be more than 30. You need hat, sunglasses. You need to have a lightweight jacket or a sweater in case there's a chill or you go in a building and it's cold. Sometimes for some of us, our fingertips turn blue. Always keep a blanket in the car at all times. You need items to help manage stress. For me, I have like a coloring book and I play games on my phone. You need earplugs because some loud noises can cause migraines. You need lip balm, moisturizer. Always have some tissues and paper towels because you never know. And never leave home without another set of underwear. You should have a kit in your car with these items because you never know when you'll need it. It is better to be prepared when having a chronic illness. The less stress, the less mess. These are some of the things I have to deal with, and I find humor in them when I can. Some of them are annoying and some of them are funny. Having a chronic illness is like having another personality that you have to deal with. When it wants to take over, you have to learn to work with it, but you're always in control. Humor helps. The healing power of humor is fascinating. Studies show that laughter can have significant positive effect on physical, mental, and emotional health. Humor and laughter are often considered natural antidotes to stress and pain. capable of improving the overall quality of life. And here are some of the ways that it can heal. It can boost the immune system. Laughter increases the production of antibodies and activation of immune cells, enhancing the body's resistance to infection. It reduces stress. Humor triggers the release of endorphins, the body's natural feel-good chemicals. Endorphins promote an overall sense of well-being and can temporarily relieve pain. It improves cardiovascular health. Laughter improves the function of blood vessels and increases blood flow, which can help protect against heart attacks and other cardiovascular problems. It relaxes the body. A good, hearty laugh relieves physical tension and stress, leaving muscles relaxed for up to 45 minutes afterwards. Wow. Pain reduction. Humor allows individuals to tolerate discomfort better by distracting them from pain and providing a sense of relief. I do that with my sister. It enhances mood. Laughter can help lessen depression and anxiety by reducing stress level and increasing a person's overall sense of happiness. Increases resilience. A sense of humor can help individuals cope with difficult situations, reduce stress, and view problems more realistically. Improve cognitive function. Engaging in humorous activities can enhance creativity, improve problem-solving abilities, and boost memory. I need some of that. It helps with distraction and relief. Humor provides a temporary escape from the reality of chronic illness, offering mental breaks that can reduce stress and increase pain tolerance. And then it helps with your perspective. Finding something funny in a difficult situation can change how you view it, making problems seem more manageable and less intimidating. It helps to connect with others. Laughter is the universal language that can help strengthen relationships even in tough times. Sharing a laugh with someone can reduce feelings of isolation and increase feelings of support. It strengthens relationships. Shared laughter is a powerful tool for keeping relationships fresh and exciting. It bonds people together and increases happiness and intimacy. It enhances social interaction. Humor is the key component in social interaction, helping to navigate awkward situations, break the ice, and facilitate communication. It promotes emotional release. Laughter provides a safe way to express and release emotions. It can be a tool for dealing with anger, fear, and sadness. So finding humor in the day-to-day, especially for people like us living with chronic illness, is not just a way to pass the time. It's a crucial strategy for maintaining mental health, resilience, and the sense of normalcy amid the challenges. Humor can be a powerful tool in the toolkit of coping mechanism, offering both psychological and physiological benefits. Such as, you need to celebrate small absurdities. The daily life of managing a chronic illness can be full of particular situations, awkward conversation, bizarre medical advice, or the odd side effects of medication, like losing your hair. Instead of letting these moments weigh you down, try to find humor in them. Go with a friend and just try out wigs if you're losing your hair. You try different clothes on because you gotta have your skinny weight, your not so skinny weight, and then your heavy weight. You need 3 sets of clothes because if you're on prednisone, your weight fluctuates like that. So laugh at yourself. Sometimes the physical limitations or the situation chronic illness puts you in can be frustrating. But allowing yourself to laugh at your own shortcomings can be incredibly freeing and can help reduce stress. Use technology. Take advantage of the internet to find things that make you laugh. look for funny videos like dogs and cats. Try to find a blog or a podcast that promotes life with a sense of humor. Social media platforms are full of communities and pages dedicated to humor in various forms. Incorporate humor into your surroundings. Decorate your living space with funny posters. Wear clothes with witty sayings, or keep a collection of comic strips or humorous books handy. These small touches can provide quick, uplifting distraction. Socialize with friends and family members who bring joy and laughter into your life. Create a humor journal. It's a journal where you jot down funny things that happen or funny thoughts you had throughout the day. Reviewing this journal can be a great way to lift your spirits on those days that are tough. Share your experience with humor, whether through blogging, social media, or conversations. Share your journey with a touch of humor can not only help you process your feelings, but also encourage others to find joy in their own struggles. I do that. Develop a humorous outlook. Try to cultivate an attitude that looks for humor in situations. This doesn't mean ignoring the realities of your illness, but it can help buffer against despair. While humor is a fantastic tool for coping, it's essential to balance it with sensitivity toward oneself and others. Not every moment is right for humor, and not everyone will appreciate humor in the same way or at the same time. Listening to your own needs and those of the people around you can help guide you in how to incorporate humor. Each segment, we end the show with healing heartbeats. This is where we provide you an opportunity to laugh, cry, scream, cuss, breathe, or talk. You may want to just sit in silence. You get to use your mechanism to get through the tough times, whatever it is. Allow yourself 3 minutes a day to wallow in sorrow. After the 3 minutes are up, you compartmentalize it and repeat this cycle each day. It allows you to feel the pain, but it will not permit you to stay in the state of depression. Life continues and we want to enjoy it. We have the power over our illness. We are in control. What I do just depends on the day. Some days I cry. Some days I'm quiet. The majority of the time I'm quiet or I'm praying. I just sit in silence when I have a moment and I think about it. I think about what I could be doing, but then I just, decide that I'll get to it when I can. But I don't beat myself up. I don't do that at all, not anymore. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to leave you with a thought. With the challenges of chronic illnesses, finding joy and laughter in the small moments is parallel to discovering a hidden superpower. This superpower doesn't require a cape or a mask, but it's mighty, capable of lifting spirits, bridging hearts, and healing souls. In the daily hustle amidst the trials and the pain, this superpower, our sense of humor, becomes a beacon of light. It reminds us that joy doesn't always reside in great achievements or monumental occasions. Often it's nestled in the ordinary, waiting to be uncovered in a shared joke, a silly mistake, or even the chaos that sometimes defines our lives. Maintaining a sense of humor amidst adversity isn't about denying the reality of our struggles. Instead, it's about embracing life in its entirety, acknowledging that even in hardship, there can be moments of unparalleled beauty and laughter. This ability to find reasons to smile, even on the hard days, is a testament to the resilience and strength that dwells within each of us. So I encourage you to hold onto the superpower tightly. Let it guide you through the tough days, brighten the good ones, and remind you that sometimes the most potent medicine comes not from a pill, but from a moment of genuine laughter. As you move forward, look for those moments of joy, cultivate them, and share them. They are reminders that life, despite its unpredictability and challenges, is often filled with infinite possibilities for happiness. I want to thank you for joining me today on Empowerment in Illness. Remember, you have the strength, the support, and the heart to continue your journey. Be safe.